Welcome to Smoking with the Birds. It's your boy D Gifted 314. As always, you know I'm pushing out this Eagles content, win or lose, and you know good and goddamn well we lost. Man, I couldn't even sleep last night. I can't even believe we lost like that. We went into the game super confident, went into the game thinking that we were supposed to take advantage of the deficiencies that the Giants was going through. They was a 3-win team. Yo, we had all the reason to win the game. It seemed like the Eagles was catching their stride. It seemed like Nick Sirianni found his stride, found something that works and was going to stick to it. JG, you know he liked to take advantage of deficient quarterbacks. You know, quarterbacks that slacking. He liked to blitz, show a little pressure, take advantage, make them look even worse than what they would. Well, Daniel Jones had a QBR of 94.7, I believe. A good QBR. I can't remember exactly, but I know he looked it good. Then you had Nick Sirianni. Looked like we was catching our stride, but instead of the offense that was north and south, pounded straight up the middle, up and down the field, we turned into a team that we looked like in the beginning of the season, which was all this outside, throwing this short, quick passes, trying to do screens, running it to the outside. All I kept saying when I was watching it, was run it up the middle, line up under center, run north and south directly. It's the fastest way to gain yards, straight up the middle, straight shot. You know, I felt like Nick Sirianni the whole game pretty much made things more difficult. And that's where I'm going to start with, because overall, the whole game, I felt like Nick Sirianni didn't help the situation as much as he have been doing these previous weeks. He made us look like a team that we looked like early in the season, which was the quick stuff, outside short screens, you know, and the reason I say we look like the beginning of the season when we were struggling was because when we were struggling, our first down plays resulted in tackle for loss most of the time, and that always put us behind the sticks early in the downs. And that's what we was dealing with in the game. First down, we getting tackled for loss. Second down, okay, we already behind the sticks, so we got to pass. We predictable. Then we got guys not catching the ball. And early in the game, Jalen Hurts, not only was Nick Sirianni not helping out the situation, not putting us in the best position. It definitely did not feel like he was putting us in the best position. But Jalen Hurts, on top of that, had one of his worst games. Inaccurate, indecisive when it came to making decisions. And the offensive line did not block as well as they have been. But maybe that's because they wasn't running the ball. Maybe that's why. So they just teed off on us because, once again, like I said, when we passed it, it was pretty predictable. These guys know when they can just pin their ears back and go straight at the quarterback, especially if you always in the gun. So Jalen Hurts, he did not help out the bad play calling with his, I think he threw 3 picks, ill-advised throws, inaccurate throws. But, you know, even when Jalen Hurts was throwing the interceptions, for some odd reason, I still wasn't worried. And it ended up, you know, not being a reason for me to worry, because towards the end of the game, we was still in it. So Jalen Hurts, he still, in my opinion, can grow. The things that was causing him to mess up was simple things, like he like looking off the safety. Oh, man, it's always one blooper in here. But one of the main things was Jalen Hurts not looking off the defender. Jalen Hurts staring down the defender and making it so the guys just watching. They hawking the ball. They user picking that shit. You know what I mean? Anybody know Madden? He ball hawking it. Y'all know what that is. Just sitting there and waiting for him, watching Jalen Hurts' eyes. I feel like that's something that can come with him growing. One of his mentors during the season is Peyton Manning that I believe they text here and there. You know, and Peyton Manning is a great. So I believe Jalen Hurts is a player that always strive for greatness. And I know for sure if there's one thing that he going to come out learning from this game, it's how to look defenders off. He is still in his rookie-like season. He's still new to this, still learning. And even though he threw the picks, he didn't necessarily cause us to get behind by 21 points because the whole game, we were still in it. We were still in it. And the whole narrative that I built around Jalen Hurts is the fact that he's a playmaker. And when the game is on the line, he will deliver. That's something that I'm still confident in. Because when he did throw those picks, the game wasn't on the line. When the game was on the line, y'all know what happened. Jalen Reagor Suck. That's what happened. Jalen Reagor got exposed. When the game was on the line, you saw what happened. Jalen Reagor on that drive had 2 possible catches that hit him straight in his hands both times. Hit him in his hands, hit him in his face. Damn! What else you need the ball to do? You get paid to catch the ball, bro. He sucked. He don't. Listen, I know he sucked because the whole game, I'm asking Jalen Reagor. Every time I see him preparing to catch the ball on special teams, punt, whatever, I'm asking him, can you give me 5 yards? Can you give me this? Can you give me that? And every time he gives me absolutely nothing. So then when the game is on the line and I'm screaming to the TV and I'm saying, Jalen Hurts, deliver. Show me why I'm so, prove me right that I should be confident in you. Prove me right when I say you are a playmaker and the game is on the line, you deliver. Well, on 2 occasions. Now, this is not excusing Jalen Hurts from his terrible play in the beginning. Overall, I give Jalen Hurts a D+. A D+ because you don't turn the ball over 3 times in one game and have a QBR rating of 17, I believe. You get a flat D. Now, if he would have won, if Jalen Reagor would have caught the ball, he could have flipped that D to possibly, at best, a B. A B-. Because when it mattered, he delivered. But Jalen Reagor got exposed. This guy got the opportunity to be the hero twice. In my opinion, he worse than Nelson Agholor. And if we gave Nelson Agholor crap and he got moved, what the fuck you think gonna happen to Jalen Reagor? He needs to go. He needs to be demoted. We've been giving guys contracts, extensions and all this, basically acknowledging the good that players do. Well, look, we need to acknowledge when a player is terrible. And we all know who that is. He got exposed. Jalen Reagor, he is trash. And mind you, I'm a guy that always look for the reason to still believe in the player. And I cannot find one. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and even if I wanted to, what the fuck has he done? What has he done to show me? Look, I know I'm a believe, or I know I gave him the benefit of the doubt because I made a video. Y'all can go check it out. Early in the season, I made a video, top 10 most important Eagles going into the season. And I said Jalen Reagor as number 10 most important Eagle going into the season to compliment Devontae Smith. Oh my God, he has been a disappointment, bro. A disappointment. He has been the complete opposite of what Devontae Smith has been. The complete opposite of a Justin Jefferson. He just a body. On the field, not doing nothing but talking. Yo, the game was terrible. So let me jump over to the defense side because I'm going to still touch on Jalen Reagor because I couldn't sleep, bro. He fucked up my sleep. I could not sleep because I kept thinking, how the ball go through your hands and you don't catch it? How? What are you thinking about? See, I was finna start going again on Jalen Reagor. I said, I'm finna have to go on the defense. Now, defensive wise, now the defense, they been cool the whole game. Now, the only thing I didn't like was the defensive line. We wasn't getting no pressure on Daniel Jones. We were supposed to take advantage of the weak spot. We wasn't getting there. Fletcher Cox was literally not doing nothing, bro. I don't know what it is, but Fletcher Cox isn't getting there. Mill Williams, you know he not getting there. Javon Hargrave, he get there sometimes. His effort shows. I see him sometimes close to the QB. His numbers are definitely better than Fletcher Cox. I believe Fletcher Cox got 1 sack on the season. 1 or 2, went on in like 6 QB hits. 6, 7, I don't know. Around there. He hasn't done nothing. So he was a disappointment. The defensive line was a complete failure. But the DBs made up for it. The DBs been right there. When the player catch the ball, he going down. When a defense holds a team to 13 points, you are supposed to win that game. If I told you that the Giants only scored 13 points without telling you the Eagles score, you would have thought the Eagles won. You would have thought we put up at least 21. You would have thought we won, straight up. But no, we got shut out the first half. And then came back and didn't do nothing. Jalen Reagor sucked, bro. Jalen Reagor sucked. And that's what I just got to keep on putting out there because, yo, we can't just have a Devontae Smith and a Dallas Goedert, bro. I know people going to say, Devontae Smith was open on that last play. Or, people been saying a whole bunch of stuff. But at the end of the day, Reagor is in the middle of the field. Who you think the quarterback going to see? You're going to see him wide open. He in his line of sight. He's supposed to catch that ball. I don't care. Yo, that was so garbage. I can't even believe it. The guy is literally worse than Nelson Aguilar. And we all know Nelson Aguilar got a problem with drops, but at least Nelson Aguilar got separation. At least Nelson Aguilar looked like he worked, bro. Bro, he's so much better than Jalen Reagor. I would do anything to put Nelson Aguilar where Jalen Reagor is. He is trash. He is trash. So, overall, look, Nick Sirianni got away from what we was doing, which was pounding the ball north and south. He got away from it. Tried to get back to it in the third quarter. In the third quarter, we rushed for 100 yards alone in the third quarter. He tried to do it too late. Jalen Hurts started off bad. He didn't cost us the game. He did not cost us the game. I can say that when he did that stuff, the game wasn't on the line. When the game was on the line, he put the money on the ball on the money. And Jalen Reagor sucked. Can't catch. Cannot catch. Cannot catch. If it's one thing I want y'all to take from this video, is Jalen Reagor suck. Hey, with that being said, for y'all new viewers, join me on my journey to 100 subscribers and be entered in the raffle for a live. Be entered in the live raffle I'm be doing on my channel for a Brian Dawkins jersey. Hey, with that being said, peace and love.